Hello everyone, I am Tanmoya Ghosh and a very warm welcome to my channel. And in this video, we will discuss about wave symmetry and how it will be essential for us in evaluating Fourier series because if a periodic signal x of t has some sort of symmetry, then some of the trigonometric Fourier series coefficients may become zero and calculation of the coefficients becomes very simple. So therefore, uh, we need to first analyze the signal, periodic signal, whatever is been presented in front of us, at which and find out which kind of symmetry it is having, and then we can just cancel out some of our trigonometric Fourier coefficients, and the remaining Fourier coefficients can be evaluated and solved out. So it becomes very easier. That's why there are and that's why this wave symmetry, knowing about this wave symmetry is very important. There are following four types of symmetry a function x of t can have. First one is even symmetry. Second symmetry is odd symmetry. Third is half wave symmetry. And fourth and the last one is quarter wave symmetry. Is quarter wave symmetry. So if x of t has even symmetry, it is also known as mirror symmetry, then our Fourier for even symmetry, which is also known as mirror symmetry, then in this case the Fourier coefficient Bn becomes 0 and we only have to evaluate A0 and An. On the other hand, if x of t function has odd symmetry, also known as rotation symmetry, also known as rotation symmetry, then in this case, then our Fourier coefficient A0 is equal to 0 and An is also equal to 0. So we need to find only Fourier coefficient Bn. Just finding out this Fourier coefficient, we can find out Fourier series of the function. If our x of t has half wave symmetry, then uh, a naught is equal to 0 and only odd harmonics exist. We have the last one, that is quarter wave symmetry. So if x of t has quarter wave symmetry, then a naught will be equal to 0 and either of an or bn will exist, that too only for odd values of n, that too only for odd values of n. So we know that a function x of t is said to be even when x of t is an even function, when it can and it can be expressed as, if it is expressed as x of t is equal to x of minus t, and x of t, the function x of t is said to be odd if x of t is equal to minus x of minus t. So we can now split any signal x of t by into even and odd function. So my any function x of t can be split into its even x of even of t and its odd component x0 of t, xo of t. So the even and odd parts of the signal x of t can be obtained from the relation, that is x of even of t can be given by half of x of t plus x of minus t, and x odd of t can be given as half of x of t minus x of minus of t. So this by this two equation we can find out what is the even component of a function and what is the odd component of that function. So these relations can be used to find the Fourier coefficients. To have a convenient form, we should choose the interval of integration from minus t by 2 to plus t by 2. So usually what we take is t naught to t naught plus 2, but in this case it will be convenient to use this limits. Also we know that odd function into odd function will always generate an even function. These are some of the relations that we already know. Then we have even function into even function will generate another even function, and odd function into even function will generate again odd function. So for any odd even function, for any even function x e of t, from the limits as we have discussed, it is convenient to use minus t by 2 to plus t by 2 x e of t dt. It can be conveniently written as twice of 0 to t by 2 into x e of t dt. This is another finding. And for any odd function x o of t, we have from minus t by 2 to plus t by 2 x o of t dt is equal to 0. So based on these relations, we can easily calculate our Fourier series coefficients. That is, we have an equals to, we know what our an normally it is 2 by t minus t by 2 to plus t by 2 x of t cos n omega naught t dt, and we know normally what our bn value is. Bn equals to 2 by t minus t by 2 t by 2 x of t sin n omega naught t dt. So we have this, and by substituting x of t is equal to x e of t plus x O of t, we are splitting our x of t into its even component and odd component. In the above equation, we can write it down as an is equal to 2 by t into integration from minus t by 2 to plus t by 2 x e of t into cos n omega naught t into dt, plus we can write integration minus t by 2 to plus t by 2 x o of t into cos n omega naught t into dt. So we have this an value, and see, similarly we can split the same x of t into x e of t and x o of t. So here it will become, this is x e of t cos n omega naught t dt plus integration minus t by 2 to plus t by 2 x o of t into cos, this will be sine, sorry, this will be again sine here, this is sine nt, and this is again sine n omega t dt. So by calculating or by evaluating the odd function and even function, we can calculate our Fourier series coefficients. So this is how a symmetry in a waveform can be helpful in analyzing or and calculating our Fourier series in an easier manner. So this is the importance of understanding how our symmetry plays its role, and that's it in this video. I hope you have enjoyed my lecture, and thank you.